Yes. This just in, not to bring anybody down, but we have been informed that we have become the most recent venue in New Orleans to be barred from having live music pending our mayoralty permit. So after today, we are deeply saddened to inform y'all that until further notice, Brooks Seashore Saloon will go silent after tonight. We will work diligently on this matter and look forward to all y'all's continued support through this period of time. Now keep in mind, our mayor just won a cultural achievement award, and this is going on under his administration, and this has got to stop. This is ridiculous. This is New Orleans. Music should be everywhere and anywhere. If you want music in your house, you should be allowed to play. If you want music in your restaurant, you should be allowed to have it. The main income that comes into the city is from you guys, the musicians. If we lose you, what are we going to have? We're going to have Disneyland. We're going to have like bad tourism and horrible tourism segways. It's ridiculous. It needs to stop, and that's the whole reason why I'm here, because I'm fed up.
It's not like it's going to be quiet if they take the music away.
No.
I remember this corner before.
It was horrible.
It was very frightening.
And like Mimi's, God bless them, Mimi's and Flora's here saved this corner. She used to live here before Katrina hit. I used to live here before Katrina hit. And we can tell you right here on this corner, this is where everybody used to get mugged, shot, stabbed. Mimi's opened up. You got people outside, these loud people everyone's complaining about. I'm sorry, those loud people keep your car from being broken into. Those loud people keep your house from being broken into. Those loud people keep you safe when you're walking home from your job. It's ridiculous. I mean, I don't know who these people are. I don't know what privileged community they came from, but they need to go back home.
And I think we're going to fight for it, and I think we might even win. Because when we gave them pressure before we won, what we need to do is participate. Only 10% of the people vote in the presidential election. And if you don't mind my saying so, I think that your neighborhood politics are way more important. It's going to affect you directly. I have to congratulate Kristen Palmer, because she called the bunkhouse 3 years ago and asked to have a meeting here with the buskers. Imagine that, having a meeting with buskers about buskers. Now that's something new, isn't it? It is, believe it or not. And her staff gave us a little lesson in some things that we already know. She said, you know, this is America and majority rules. We passed out flyers, about 1,000 of them, in the French Quarter, and we haven't been sent home at 8 o'clock for 3 years. And that's the law. So please don't think we can't win, because I think maybe we can.
These little booklets that they have here by the table here, each contain the petitions. You can take these back to your neighborhood and go door to door to your neighbors that you know, and even meet a few new people. Have them read this and sign it. It's just a little petition, but after a few hundred people sign it, it's going to be a big petition. We've coded in here, and the politicians will look at that and say, these are my constituents, and this is how they're voting. These are the issues.
And this is why Christian Palmer turned around. If you remember, Christian Palmer was all about the noise ordinance and the French Quarter and stuff like that. And everybody came up like talking to her, like, hey, I'm a musician, I'm a musician, I'm a musician. And she totally turned sides. And if we could put the pressure on people like Stacey Head and in Scott Hutchinson, who's in charge of permits, he's feeling a lot of pressure too. I mean, we both witnessed, this is what blows our mind, we both witnessed Mimi and Scott Hutchinson shake hands, hey, let's work it out. Look what happened.
I teach and do some anti-prison work in New Orleans. I came here because I was writing a book about the relationship between New York and New Orleans, and found this gentrification debate going on that is very familiar to conversations 10 years ago in New York, but I really am home now. So.
I'm an artist who works on the Frenchman Street art market, and have gone to various city council meetings about the art market, and some of the problems with permitting and some of the snags that have occurred because of music, and some more than noise ordinances being broken, and that's starting to like have kind of a.
Well, we're from out of state, and we're all about it. I can't tell you how happy I was just to talk to you on the phone yesterday and find out that this exists. Because we were just looking for information on, you know, whether we needed a permit or like he wants to spin fire, so we're looking for a place where he can spin fire. And just that you guys have this like support network thing for that. It's awesome. It's amazing.
Well, we're there, and this is the beginning. And anybody that wants any information, get in touch with Buskers Bunkhouse. And if we don't have it, we'll find out who does.
Go just
Well,
over there. That was from.
Hey,
I'm just going to pick up the booklet and make some phone calls and sign some petitions.
yes, please go online and sign our petition. It matters. It matters a heck of a lot. And that thing in your hand, although it's a little bit clumsy, that's not our forte. There is absolute proof in there that people participating can change things. The law has not changed. It's against the law to play music or a street performance after 8 o'clock. That law hadn't changed. But they're not enforcing it. And they're not enforcing it because people like you and me wrote letters.
We've all come together and every single one of us is going to make a difference. You might not see it, but you know, this is where it all originated from, right here. This is the safest spot. Not too long, maybe 3 or 4 blocks from there, it's all on the water. You know, and we're still above everything. And all the music is still flowing. But as long as we can keep like everybody's support, everybody's signature, no matter who it is, we'll all make a difference. And I think we all come together.